face it, it's as hard to find as a black nano on a black lamppost. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss a single episode. Hey folks, John Broyles, Cache and Cub Master here. I'm in the field. I'm getting ready to put this one back where I found it. And as you can see behind me, it's in an area I really don't feel good geocaching in. So, I will return the container to the host. There we go. It's nice and secure. Signed the log. No spoilers. And as you can see, I'm in a cemetery. Getting ready to walk back to Cub Cacher 1. You know, this leads me to ask, is there any place that you really don't like geocaching in? I'm one that I don't really like cemeteries, but they're quick and easy finds most of the time. And the reason I don't like them is because it just feels sacrilegious. It feels like I'm trampling on a grave or 2 or 20. Even if it's along the fence line at the edge of the cemetery. Whew. Well, in this edition of In the Field, I'm going to show you some of my least favorite places and a place or two that I really like. Hopefully. So I'm going after 3. Maybe 4. Going after 3. Maybe 2. I ain't got much sunlight left. Whew. So let me know in the comments, where do you not really like caching at? Another obvious don't really like is cornfields. Let me know down in the comments. We'll be back soon. Alright, now that we've left the cemetery and we came to another, I'm at ground zero for another cache. In fact, I'm going to reach down here. And it's one of them real easy. My girlfriend is called the Park and Grab Whisperer for a reason, even though she's not here. The old Altoids tin at the bottom of a signpost. And I'm at the corner of 2 rural roads here just outside of Pekin where I live. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad mamba jamba open. Or try to pop this bad boy open. There we go. Come on. Come on. Just ain't one. Ah, there we go. And a baggie with the log. A small Altoids tin. With a, wow, the notebook for the log is full, so people are starting to use the back of the log sheets, which I always recommend. So we're going to go ahead, get our handy stamper, slap the old CCM on there. Ta-da! Another find. That's 2 for today. How do y'all do it when you have more finds in a day, but you don't need more than 1 for that day? What if you need 5 of them for the next week? Do you just wait on logging them? Do you post-date the logs in your app or on GSAC? All kinds of questions I have today, don't I? And we will take one of everybody's favorite containers, and we will rehide as found. Alright, here's 2. Let's see if I have time for a 3rd one. We're going to try it again. Back shortly. Guardrail caches. What do you know? Park and grab wonder. A lot of times easy to find. Was that a turkey? Most of the time the difficulty's 1-1. Oop. No room to stamp. I gotta use my pen on this one. Guardrail caches, and I'm mixed on. Skeeters. Sometimes they're handy, especially when you need one for a day. Other times, they are about the biggest nightmare one of the biggest nightmares I could think of. The only thing worse would be a nano. And then there's traffic to deal with. Most of the time they're not paying any attention. Now we put it back where we found it. And we go to the next one. In fact, that's 3 for the day. And now the last one for the day. A quaint little bridge cache. The thing is, finding it. Bridge caches are basically another one I'm not too keen on. Because yes, they're on the public right away. Really close to private property sometimes. Or other hazards. Like a stream. Or a lake. Or spitters. Although sometimes it can be ingeniously hid, like as a reflector, a bolt. Here's where your caching skills really come into play. I'll be back in a minute. I got to go back to my caching app. I don't have my GPS with me. So we'll figure this one out. And the last one for the evening, not another one that's not one of my favorite areas. As you can see, I'm on a road, and this road could be quite busy, and it's a straight shot back to my house. But it also happens to be, there's Cub Cacher 1, a bridge. I'm not too keen on bridge caches for some reason. It could be the water hazard. So, I didn't get to show you finding that one because it was a mess to get to. And by the time I signed the log, I said, to heck with it, I'm not going to reshoot. So, we're going to go ahead, we're going to climb back into Cub Cacher 1 and we're going to head home. I hope you enjoyed this episode, this edition of DNF Magazine. I believe this is number 0.28, 29, something like that. Don't need to hear my radio. So if you happen to like what you see or have seen and think, yeah, he didn't do too bad this time, go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, if you think I'm ugly, Mama Shelly dresses me funny, hit that dislike button. And while I'm readjusting my camera again, so you can at least see me, there we go. And then don't forget to Hulk smash that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I pull something out of my hat. It could be another time out in the field, or it could be back in the studio with more tech news. As soon as I get some, y'all get it. But until then, we're out in the field. I am John Broyles, the Cache Cub Master. This has been DNF Magazine. We will see you later.